What's going on, guys? Just want to document this here. It is currently October 6th, 8:01 p.m. and we just released Higher Level 4 hours ago. Celebration of releasing Higher Level, a company that I started 5 years ago. We are gonna have some Java Mint cigars. Yeah, Java Mint. This is the truth. Yeah, that tastes about right. I love each and every one of you. Here is to a new journey, to my dreams becoming a reality. Higher Level to the moon, baby. Officially about, I would say, 8 to 9 hours out from our 20-mile run. Right now we are prepping everything that we actually need. Clothes, I'm prepping all my supplements. Treating this as pretty much a race simulation, and as long as I can prep exactly what I'm going to do on race day for this 20-miler, and then next is going to be the 22-miler, there's going to be no surprises on race day. We're going to have some more electrolytes right before we go to bed, and we had a really big carb meal. This is one of the last workouts before we step on the starting line in Indianapolis, November 5th, and we will be officially 3 weeks out after this 20-mile run. I will catch you guys at 5 in the morning tomorrow. Let's do this thing. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are on the biggest workout of our prep. So we woke up today, pretty much race mentality. I'm prepping exactly how I will be for the race. I'm wearing everything that I will be wearing for Indy, except this shirt here. I'll be wearing like a singlet, so like kind of like a tighter tank top. But 20 miles, guys, 4-mile warm up, and then a 3 up and 1 down. So what does that mean? 3 up is 6-minute and 40-mile pace, and then 1 down is just a mile easy. If we do that 4 times until 20 miles, and that's it. So guys, we're getting really, really close. After this day, we are 3 weeks out from the marathon. So 20 miles, let's get into it, baby. 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go to work.
I'm going to be narrating this 20-mile run. So before this run, I took 2 scoops of G1M Sport. It's 20 grams of carbs, 350 milligrams of sodium. And then I took 2 scoops of electrolytes and 1 scoop of InFocus. And then from there, I had an English muffin with honey, banana, and peanut butter. And that is everything that I took before I launched off into this 20-mile run. So the 4-mile easy warm-up, it was just trying to get a rhythm, just get the wheels turning and just getting my body feeling good, adjusted to the weather. I had a 14-mile threshold workout on Tuesday, and I had to do that inside because it was downpouring in Jersey, and my body was tore off after that workout. I hate running on the treadmill, and it was like a mentally brutal workout. So coming into this, I was really locked in mentally, but I was carrying some fatigue, nothing too bad where I couldn't handle it. Carbing up, it's going to make you feel a lot better before your runs, especially before your long efforts. You're going to feel more glycogen in your body, and you're just going to feel better overall. Electrolytes is just for hydration and to have a sodium load. So the more electrolytes you have, the more your blood volume is up during your runs. And when you increase blood volume and the sodium intake, that increases cardio output. So that's what we want. So that is everything that I did before the run. And the 4 mile easy, like I said, just getting a warm up, just getting my rhythm down. And that 14 mile was a huge workout, kind of tore me off a little. But as we go into it, I was feeling really smooth, and it just felt natural to me.
We are about 1/4 of a mile out from the beginning of the workout, essentially. So we have 3 miles up and then 1 mile down. 3 miles at a 6:40 pace, 1 mile easy, 4 times, and that's a 20 miler right there, baby. It's time to lock in and fucking go get it, baby. It's go time, boys.
Moving into the first 4 to 8 miles of the threshold. So we have 4 segments for this 20 mile run. 3 mile segments, so 3 miles at a 6:40 pace and then a 1 mile easy. So this is the first 3 mile segment. And always when you first start these long runs, you just need to try to find a rhythm. And the first few miles always suck because you're adjusting to everything. During these long runs, the first few miles are always a blur, and you don't really know what's going on and how your body feels because you getting really into the run. And you can kind of tell if it's going to be good or bad run from the first few miles. And I knew this was going to be a super good run, and I was locked in, and I was really focused on this run a whole week and really prepping for it. So I did everything in my power to make sure it was a good run, and that's exactly what we're going to do in Indianapolis. Weather was about 40 degrees, which is perfect for marathon weather. You don't want it too hot and you don't want it too cold. I think about in Indy about 30 degrees when we'll start, which is really nice. I might have to wear gloves for a little while, but I'll take those off. Won't be able to run shirtless, sadly, so I'll have like a singlet. I really try to do race simulations here because at these big workouts, you need to do everything that you're going to be doing for race day, because when the time comes and when the race comes, you're just going to be doing the same thing exactly that you're going to do for your long runs, your 20 miler, your 22 miler, and you're going to have no surprises during your marathon day, because essentially what it is, it's just another long run. So the first few miles I felt smooth, I felt really good, and I just felt natural. I just finding my rhythm and finding my pace and just, you know, doing what I had to do and just going forward. And I just knew I had to settle in for these first few miles, and it was just a blur, to be honest with you.
We are just finishing our first 3 mile loop. We're on a 1 mile easy right now, and then we head back into another 3 mile loop. Honestly, guys, just another day at the office. Feeling smooth, feeling good. And I'm feeling fucking ready, man. This is what fitness looks like. This is what aerobic endurance looks like. And this is when you commit to consistency. 4-month prep, 5-month prep. You have to over obsess and be intentional on your goals every fucking day. Let's go. Outlaws and renegades come gather round where the sinners play. I'm a wicked man, oh, in a lawless land.
Mile 8 to mile 11, I just really started to get into a groove, and I was really starting to feel that runner's high. At this point, 6:40 pace for me during this prep is no longer hard, and all I have to do to maintain these paces for a long time is I just have to turn my brain off, and I just have to be bored. Because at the end of the day, guys, if you're running a marathon and the first 16 miles aren't boring, you're doing something wrong. And Jeff says all the time, boredom is a luxury. And when you can be bored during these runs and you're not hurting, that means you're doing something right. So I was just turning my brain off and just moving one foot in front of the other and just trying to move through the miles as simple as possible. And like I said, I want to be bored. That's the goal. Be bored while running and hit the paces that we need to do with no strain and no effort. And that's what it felt like from mile 8 to 11. It felt effortless. Kind of a weird feeling because you're just trucking along, and those 6:40 paces, you're like, I'm moving really fast, but it doesn't feel like it's hard at all. And that's the aerobic endurance being built. So mile 8 to 11 felt really, really good. And yeah, at this footage, I'm just looking at it right now and just, wow. I'm moving with intent, I'm moving with purpose. So this is just in the middle of the run. You run a marathon for the last 6 to 8 miles because that's really where you're tested. And that's really where the pain cape comes in. Mile 13, I was going up a hill and I felt my hammy getting really tight. And I was like, oh no, am I about to cramp up? What's about to happen? And as I was going up the hill, I knew I was holding paces at 640, a little less than 640, honestly. Most of these paces, I was hitting at like 625, 627, 630s, or like a low 630 pace. As soon as I started getting onto level ground for running, my hammy started to loosen up and the cramps started to come down and just like let go of my muscle, which is really nice. I know that training on these hills is gonna pay off for Indianapolis because Indianapolis is super, super flat. Gels every 4 miles, so that's gonna be my race plan, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So I'll be taking about 5 gels and then I'll have salt tabs on me. I just had to experiment with me wearing my race day gear because I don't know if I'm gonna be running in these half shorts or I'm gonna be running in like short shorts. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be carrying a lot of gels and a lot of stuff with me. So I want to be as comfortable as possible. But mile 12 to 15, I felt super smooth, super good, except during the beginning when I felt like a cramp was coming, like you could kind of feel like it's, you know, about to pulse, about to grab onto the muscle. Just kind of like fatigued legs and just coming up a hill. And once I leveled out, everything just started to move smooth and I started to feel good.
We're at mile 15 right now. We're in the 1 mile easy. We're on our very last segment of a 3 mile at a 640 pace, and that's the end of the workout. I'm feeling really good. That last segment, we were going up hills, so I was always pushing a little harder. But I always say hills pay the bills. Last 3 mile segment, you can do anything for 18 minutes, baby.
I'm bad as bad can be, so bad that it's hard to believe. Oh, what they say about me.
1 mile left. This is it, right here. How much can you endure? How much can you dig to really accomplish what you want?
Mile 16 to 19. We're coming up on this very last half mile here. My body was hurting. Like physically, marathons are not easy. They will never be easy. And running these long efforts, you just have to keep moving forward and just keep one foot in front of the other. And at the end of the day, your body's gonna give up way before your mind gives up. And if you keep your mind strong, knowing that the pain is gonna end, these long runs, these long efforts, at the end of these workouts, that's what's gonna push you through. That's what's gonna get you over that hill, over that certain point that you hit the wall, because you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be fatigued. That's the name of the game. You just have to keep mentally strong, knowing that you can push through this workout and you can hit these paces.
Come on,
so at
baby.
this last half mile, that's what I did. And I just knew I had to keep going and keep moving forward because eventually the pain will end. And that's what happened. So let's go watch me finish up this 20-mile workout.
Woo! God damn. That was wild. That is the end of pretty much a 20-mile run. I'll finish it up once we stop the 1 mile easy. But every segment, we fucking crushed it, man. We were clipping, some of these miles we were clipping 625s. 625s, baby. Our goal marathon pace is 650, not 625. So 3 weeks out, man. How much can I endure? How much can I dig? What can I do to make my dreams come in reality? And it starts right here. Holy crap. That is a 20-mile run. I'm feeling really good. Feeling like I can run 6.2 more miles after this, baby. So Garmin says the training status is recovery, so I don't know what Garmin's tripping about. But 20 miles, 7:09 pace. That is a 4-mile warm-up, 3 up, 1 down, 3 miles at a 6:40, 1 mile easy. And guys, we got it fucking done. We're 3 weeks out and my aerobic endurance is through the roof. We have 1 more workout to hit, a 22-mile workout. I'm feeling great. It's what you do every day. It's not the sum of one workout that creates a sub 3-hour marathon. It's a sum of collective work that you do every fucking day that gets you to the sub 3. And you have to set your standard. And guys, everything's coming to fruition. This sub 3 is coming to fruition. Just launched my clothing business. It's all coming along. That is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.